Welcome back to AyyScare Plays Legend Bowl, Episode 2. Let's go ahead, hop into our facilities here, and let's go ahead and increase something else about our team. I think I'm going to go for here. I think getting one more blocking could be useful. Our blocking right now is doing pretty well. Oh, we just have the speed ladder. Got it. All right. So let's go ahead up our blocking a little bit more. Go ahead and accept that. And then we are going to hop into game 2. So week 2, we are going to be going up against Miami. We're going to be at home here. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'll play a game. Let's see. So Miami is another team that it looks like going into it, we are going to have quite an advantage here. So we might be looking at another game like week 1. We'll see. I am interested because I haven't played this game enough to know like if episode 1 was like a fluke or how this is all going to play out. Damn, that cornerback is good. They have a far safety, a cornerback. Well, this is once again it's just like top players on the team. Their punter, that's an interesting one. Their other safety. This is almost like I think it was Baltimore that we went up in week 1. Literally, their entire top of their board is their secondary. Literally, it's the top of their everything. Everything's their secondary. Oh man! All right, well. Hopefully, this will let us use our running game to our advantage again and keep these guys on their toes. They're going to start out by kicking off, so we will start out with the ball. We're going to go against the wind to start the game. It's really the bars that turned back on. I thought I turned those off. Let me turn those off real quick before we get really started here. Let's see. It's under graphics. All name, show standable bar. The bar. Alright. So based on episode 1, I think that we have a good idea of what we are good at. So let's start out with our running game. Interestingly, we actually don't have our main running back in the backfield there. Nice, 6-yard run to start things off. Ooh. Man, that was a bad decision by our quarterback. There was a lot open on the right-hand side of the field there. See, we only need about 4 yards. We're going to do a bunch of cross routes here. Nice open player across the middle. Do a little bit by formation here. Oh, beautiful blocks. They're going to catch me here, it looks like. Oh, alright. We got up where we need to be, basically. Let's go ahead, keep this running game going. I'm not sure what just happened there, but I'm not going to complain about it. Man, that kicker with all the shanks, not what I want to be seeing. Actually, one of the best kicks I think he's had. Alright, time to see what their offense looks like, because they are absolutely stacked on defense. I shouldn't say defense, I should say their secondary. Let's start things off here with a pretty heavy blitz and see what they do. Okay. Admittedly, if that was actually a good pass, they might have had something on us there. At least for a first, probably. Nice little pass. Let's see here. On a zone blitz. Bring in our middle linebacker here. Nice. Oof, nobody blocked that guy at all. Alright, knowing what they're good at, I'm a little bit scared to even run passing plays. But I feel like we do have to switch things up. We can't just constantly run running plays. Oh, that is a beautiful pass. Beautiful route, beautiful pass. See how our team handles this play. Go! Go! Touchdown! Touchdown! That Sammy Hannah? Hannah? I'm not sure how you say the guy's name, but absolute killer on our team. So another good kickoff. Alright, I think we should just run some 4-4s here. Keep that linebacker blitz coming. Seems like they've run that same offensive formation every single time so far. I think now we should be able to just get away with kind of some regular zones. Let's go. Alright. Let's get some blitzes. Our secondary is not as good as theirs, but I think that I'm fine keeping up some just standard man-to-man. Beautiful blitz. That was Dodson. We should have a pretty decent run back here. We're already on our own 40. They 41 actually. Right up the middle. I just imagine doing the little like pointed hand arrows after a run like that. Oh, that was a hideous pass. But guy was open off to the right. That was really just not a good pass at all. They brought the house. They brought like 8 players that time. Alright. I feel like at this point we should probably run. Where are we? We're at the 30. Now our kicker isn't that great. So maybe we should just do like a short pass, try to gain an extra couple of yards here for a kick. We'll see what this gets us. Whoop. Oh. Alright. So we had decently long kicks. Let's see how our kicker does here. Ooh, beautiful. Our special teams that's not known for being good is doing very well for us this game so far. Man, he keeps going up to that top left, and like each time that he's done that so far, we have had a good amount of coverage there. Ooh, it was caught and then hit loose. That 3rd and 10 again. Doesn't completely just threw it out of bounds. Quarterback, their offense is struggling so far. Well done. All right. Let's just stay true to what we know is working. Ooh. Man, if he broke that safety, he would have been gone. Oh, alright, alright. We're gonna hop into a slightly different look here. Oh, bobbled it, and then if that had been caught, he would have been off to the races. However, their defense did hold me, so that was an ugly punt. Really ugly punt. That was like maybe a 20-yard punt? That was hideous. Did we even see our punter in the first game? I don't even remember now. That was really ugly though. Cool. We've been getting some beautiful one-on-one tackles. We'll keep this off our defensive front pushing. Caught and instantly hit loose. That is a decent punt. Pushing in. Oh. Alright, let's get some quick passes. Let's see what we got here. This looks about like what I'm looking for. Just some quick options to get us up a little bit more. Nice. In the first. Alright, 17-0. Let's do something a little bit unexpected. Let's run some verts. It's not going to be the easiest thing to run against this stacked secondary, but we haven't shown them the vert play, and whoa. Base wasn't intercepted. Alright. I think that I want to keep this. Just run a Hail Mary. Once again, keep the defense honest. They don't have the numbers that they need over on the right now. They're playing a zone. We clearly outnumber them. Beautiful. Good job, defensive line. It's a good play on their part. Not much that I can say there.
Second down.
All right. Let's see. I need to go with something a little bit. It's probably not a good option. Go with standard pass. I think we were short. With how much we're up, I don't think it's worth risking a failed run. So let's just keep this train moving with another kick here. Very nice. Man, he's 3 for 11 yards. He is having a horrible game so far.
Second down.
Like keeping some blitzes going.
Snaps incomplete.
Their offense is just not moving at all. That ball at almost 50 again. For the screen. Oh, that's some. I was gonna say some good blocking, but I missed the main guy there.
Second down.
Very good blitz on their end. Our passing game is not moving well either, to be honest. Delon, I'm not sure if that's how you say his name. Sung Delon, he has caught 2 deep bombs. He was the guy that caught our Hail Mary as well. outside run.
Second down.
That's a good block in. And that might be a touchdown. It's a miss. Alright. It's still 0-26, so I'm not exactly sweating it right now. That might be out of bounds. How's this game do it? Okay, it does do it on the 40. The game doesn't follow full-on like NFL rules, so sometimes there are some oddities with things like I think it's onside kicks work a little bit strangely and things like that, but this play has done well for us in the past for getting sacks, so breaks another milestone with the longest reception of the day with 1 yard. Man, their offense is atrocious. I didn't even realize. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize that it was not a punt, right? Sammy Hanna, you're gonna win Player of the Year.
Second down.
Man, getting those passes through the offensive line in this game seems relatively tough. Let's get something like this. Right now, they do not have the players out to number us. Okay, they all fall back. Oh. Almost fell into our lap there. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and punt it. It's not short enough yardage that it's worth going for. Our defense has been holding them. Alright. Oh. He actually dodged the tackle, but then got hit with the guy laying on the ground. Let's show a blitz and then fall back on it. Alright. 2 plays in a row. That's the best that they've looked so far this game.
Second down.
2-minute warning in the first half. given the exact same look we gave them before. They have not run the ball much at all. I feel like this is a great opportunity for them to run a running play. So I'm stacking the box. They are throwing it. Right there, that is that corner. He has done very well today for us. Now, they already faked one of these, so let's go ahead and do like just a deep zone. So we're a little bit more prepared if needed. Though it looks like they're now actually in punting formation. Oh man. That could have been really bad. I didn't realize that. So if I don't call a punt return, my guys are not going to go and try to return that thing at all. That is important to know moving forward in this game. Means if I see them actually punting, it might be better for me to call a timeout. Definitely gonna let the play clock run down a little bit here. I don't want them to get anything before halftime. We'll eventually run outside to the left. Right on the left side of the field.
Second down.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna just do it one more. Whatever that play, I should pick that play. Oh, sweet. Oh. Two missed blocks there. Oh, look at that, they actually called a timeout. Alright. Was not expecting them to call a timeout, and it seems like the CPU is currently just good enough to do that, but maybe they are. Alright, well, that gives them very realistic chance of being in field goal range before halftime. Alright, that is field goal range for them. Should be, at least. They don't have timeouts. I mean, they do still have one. Okay. Alright. We just have to make sure that they do not score a touchdown at this point. Probably run the same exact deep zone. They're already lining up for a field goal. This? Alright, the CPU in this game is not currently the best, but interesting. Alright. Let's run it one more time. Cool.
Second down.
Let up. Alright. It's very interesting. I'm really not sure how to feel about that. Alright. Real quick, check one thing here. Yeah, game music off, so that must just be considered like chatter. Okay. Alright. Good kickoff. Alright, now, key here is let's not let them get any momentum going. Gonna keep up this blitzing on this guy, although he's now running 5 wideouts. Alright.
Second down.
Don't actually like the look of what's happening here. Oh, okay. It's a good thing that he didn't go up that hole that formed on our right, because he probably would have gotten a first down. What the hell was that? Was that a direct snap? I guess it's just a quick handoff. That looked weird though. Set up a wide receiver screen to start things off here. Very nice Rosario.
Second down.
Ooh. Alright. You gotta say, these guys that we're going up against, I don't know if... I think off the top of my head I can only remember one broken tackle they've had all game. So... once again, we are just shutting them down. This Miami offense is just not doing well. We're gonna give them a little rush here. Ooh. Alright, that is a good play by them. Oh, and that stiff arm! Oh man. Alright, well, that could be the play that changes the pace of this. Let's see what we can do. Good defense. Hit him right away. And keep a hold of that ball. Like keeping 3 back in these situations. This here. Alright, I'll run for about a yard there. Let's just keep 4 on them. Everybody else back. Their offensive line. That one defensive lineman just had a straight shot. Alright, here's going to be their first points on the board. As it should be. That looked good. Perfect. Alright, 26-3. Major Rosario is actually a huge part of this team. Alright, let's see if we can fake him out here a little bit. Oh, nice little 4-yard, 6-yard gain there. If that guy had been blocked properly, that would have been a huge play. Alright, they probably know we're going to some kind of pass here. We're bringing the pressure. Back up. Alright. Man, that punter is not good. That punter is really not good. So far, these 2 games have... I can't say this is a blowout yet, but it's looking like it's going to be. That special teams situation is going to be very bad for us in close matches. Alright. Now, I would expect some kind of run here. Ooh, that their offensive line created exactly the hole that they needed. So, well done for them. Go back to pressuring this quarterback. Oh, huge run! Huge run! Alright. That was not what we wanted to see. Well, no. Alright. think that what I'm going to go for here is... The thing about this game is that big plays tend to show up and really change how this all goes. I think I am going to kind of keep this on the ground, hopefully not give them the ball back, at least until the fourth quarter here. We'll see. We have the numbers we need for blocking. That is a beautiful run. We didn't go out, so let's keep that clock running a bit here. Gonna sit on this here until probably about 15 seconds on the play clock. Alright, let's go ahead, call our play. That didn't go well at all. Alright. Once again, I'll play this down to about 15, and then this should end up being the final play of this quarter. Alright.
Second down.
Beautiful blocks. Their team completely whiffed their defensive assignments there. Alright, that's going to take us into the fourth quarter. We are up 26-9. We are driving. There's a decent shot here that we could get another touchdown at a minimum. I shouldn't say that, but we should have a decent shot at a play or two here. Some nice blocks up front for us. Ooh. Fair enough. I think here I want to run one of our one of our wide receiver screens off to the right. But let that play clock wind down a little bit more, just in case. I mean, minimum here we should get a field goal, and then they'll have to do some magic, but let's not give them that option. We have the numbers on the right. I like this so far. Oh, their one defender out on the right seems to shut down our quarterback's option to throw that. That was unexpected, but alright. And then, once again here, we're going to field goal this. That should put us up by 20 points with 5 minutes left or so in the fourth. So, real world, I would say it's completely over in this game. If they take that ball and do like a 2-play, 80-yard drive, which in this game, and I think I missed that. Okay. Well, that keeps it a little bit more interesting. Because theoretically it's still a 2-possession game right now. Alright. Just keep our secondary alive. That was a beautiful, I think it was our safety there, filled in that hole perfectly.
Second down.
Good job, defensive backs. Had to throw it away, we got to him. And here's where I'm not sure what the CPU is going to do. Based on what I've seen, I don't think they're going to punt it. So let's just run one of our zones again. We'll run a zone blitz here. I know they actually are lined up to punt. Alright. Which is bad for us, because as we learned, that means our team's not going to go get it. So that actually works very much in their favor. Alright, more than likely we're going to see them call timeouts on this. So let's actually see if that's the case. And no timeout. Alright. Key here is that if we can pick up like 2 first downs, then we are going to be fine. Let's set up for something that they may not be expecting. Something like this right here could be a great play for us.
Second down.
Alright. Another thing that I'm not sure if it impacts this game too much or not is we are playing with like 10 to 20 mile an hour winds this entire game, which could definitely be impacting why both quarterbacks don't seem to be playing all that well. Or that could just be that our quarterbacks are both not the best.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, we're going to let that play clock tick down a little bit again. And then we are punting this ball. I need to look at the box score again. I think that... Did we score everything in the first half? I think we might have. Our second half has definitely not been as good. I can tell you that much. Good one-on-one tackle there. Alright, we're just gonna keep these deep zones alive. Some kind of screen that doesn't seem to have gone as according to plan. Alright, as if they are calling a timeout. Alright.
Second down.
Really, really ugly pass. We're on the same exact play on him. That guy was wide open because of the zone I ran. So that is only bring a blitz here. Just to hold them back. They're actually running a running play where that worked wonderfully. It's probably the final play before 2-minute warning, unless it's not caught. Alright, so one more play. Here we should just be able to run deep zone, not worry too much about things here. I'm going to keep that pressure on them though, because that seems to be helping us out. Yup, that quarterback just felt the pressure breathing down his neck, threw it away. And if anything, they're going to go for it now. So no, looks like they are waving the white flag. Alright, well. At this point, we're just going to keep this game going. They do have 2 timeouts, so we'll see how the CPU ends up using that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's because I'm running more of these inside runs, but the second half, this offense is not going as it has in first game and first half of this game. Alright, those are some good blocks. Oh. Alright. I feel pretty confident that there is a very small chance of them being able to come back here. So let's wind down the clock even more. Their defensive lineup is also not good for the play I'm calling. This could go for a first. Oh, stiff arm. Stiff arm. That stiff arm just closed up this game for us. So, with that one in mind here, should be able to play 2 more runs and wrap up this match. I will be interested to see who gets player of the game. I assume it's going to be Blondie up there, Sammy Hanna, so I'm assuming he's going to get it. But we'll see. I can't imagine it's to be my quarterback. Not 100% sure who else would be in the running. Nice little run up the middle. 112 rushing yards. It seems like the CPU is actually good enough that it holds this ball. So this should be the final play of the game. So this is important to note too, because that means that in future games where we might be down, the CPU will run out the clock on us. So that wraps up the game. Boom. We rocked it. Let's take a quick look here. Yeah, we didn't do anything in the second half. So it's a little bit worrisome because Miami is not the best of teams. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in future games. Let's see who got player of the game. It was Sammy Hanna. Let's see here. We had 112 rushing yards for 2 touchdowns. He also received 46 yards in 2 receptions for a touchdown. So, very, very nice play of the game, or player of the game. Let's take a quick look at some of these player stats. The quarterback did not play well, that is for sure. Lopez actually has had 2 really good games on very limited rushing attempts. So that is going to be something to keep in mind. The passing game was definitely spread out quite a bit. Defense here, Gomez led with most tackles, followed by Herbert, McKinney, and Bolton. And our 2 sacks came from a cornerback and our defensive tackle. All right. I think that I'm happy with how that rolled. Let's accept it. Let's go ahead, play out the rest of this week. So, and then here we should be able to go to the final game, sim that game, and let's just take a look now that all teams are even in terms of standings. There we are. We are definitely up there in points for, and definitely definitely top of the board basically in points against as well. However, the Sheriffs over there have only allowed 3 points, which is pretty crazy. Alright, good to know. Let's go look at. Okay, so let's sort by total yards of offense. We are in first place by a long shot. Oh, and look at this at the top. We can see actually how we're ranking. So we're first in offense, third in defense, 30th in special teams. So somebody like Detroit could definitely be posing a threat to us. Washington also looks like a team very similar to me. And we are absolutely killing it in rushing yards. I think our passing yards isn't even on the top teams here. For rushing yards, we are top of the playbooks here. Let's see what else they got in here. Turnovers, we are towards the bottom one, which is good. Let's take a look at this. So number of passing plays. They're not on this list on either end. Number of running plays, we are doubling the league average, basically. Okay, so that is good to know. It also looks like just in general, we are running more plays than other teams. So in order to counter that, in order to try to make it so that our stats fall more in line with our competition, what I will be doing is starting next game, there is a setting in the settings that I can adjust so that the clock winds faster for our team. So that would hopefully get us more in range of what other teams are seeing in terms of number of play calls and things like that. Because right now we're definitely too high on that list. Let's take a quick look here. Can we do league leaders. Okay, yeah, then I want to sort by... Yeah, so look right here, right? Hannah, or Hana, I don't know how you say this name, has basically double the amount of rushing attempts as everybody else. Now, we are running the ball more than most other teams, but in order to keep everything more a little bit even, I think I am going to adjust that setting. So with that in mind, we are sitting at a pretty 2-0, and I will catch you guys for episode 3. Till then, AyyScare out.